Alright guys, today we're going to unbox the brand new Horus Heresy Burning Prospero box set. We got a preview copy in, so I wanted to share it with you guys. And I also want to remind you guys that right now you can reserve your copy at dicehead.com. Drop us an email, give us a call, we'll get a copy reserved for you. 25% off. We'll bill you this coming Saturday. So let's get into the box. So first thing, you've got a couple of decks of cards here for the actual game, the Horus Heresy game that you can play. Pretty decent card stock on those. Bags out of the way. Some 10-sided dice and 6-sided dice and 8-sided dice. So again, you know, not your typical 40k game. Next up, we have the rule books. This is a rule book for the actual game, the Horus Heresy game. The first Horus Heresy game, the Betrayal at Koth, was really cool game, self-contained game, all on the box there. This game, I'm pretty sure, is the exact same rules. This book's just going to give you new scenarios, new stats for the models that are contained in this book, and a different way to play the Horus Heresy board game. Games Workshop trying to come out with some different board games now, which is cool, and they're actually doing a pretty good job with the rules on these things. This book is going to be pretty much like your background book, your histories book. A lot of cool stuff for the Horus Heresy storyline in here. A lot of good reference material for the pictures, for painting. And the last book that you get in here is the assembly guide. Pretty easy to assemble these things, but we're always thankful for some good instructions from Games Workshop, something that they didn't do really well consistently anyway, up until just about a year or so ago. So anyway, that's just the assembly book. So some unique, cool decals just for this particular units in this game. A couple of quick reference sheets for the game. Next up, I want to take a quick look at the actual tiles that come in the game. Now, again, this game is not 40k. Obviously, the models can be used to play that, but this is the actual board pieces for the Horus Heresy game. And each square, you can fit so many models in a square, depending on the unit. But these things are super nice. They're thick. They're gloss coated, double-sided. And we actually laid them out and measured them on a 4x6 table, and you could go 4x8 as well. You could actually, if you've got enough of these together, you could actually make your own table mat out of them. You know, maybe throw them underneath a piece of plexiglass or something like that, or even glue them to a tabletop if that's what you wanted to do, and actually use this as, like, you know, some of the cool play mats, table mats are out right now. There's a smaller piece which you would need on the ends for a 4x6 table. Again, you know, this stuff is just really beautifully painted, detailed, artwork's awesome. This page here is actually a bunch of punch-out pieces. So you know, these are like you can put them on other parts of the map to represent a piece of terrain or an object that you're fighting over. You know, got some warp holes there, and there's the last piece. So now let's get on to the thing that everybody wants to see really in this box set, and that is the actual models. Okay, so up first is one of the Marine sprues. You've got your Terminator bodies here. Very cool stuff. Lightning claws, sweet looking, super heavy gun here. Looks like some kind of twin-linked heavy stubba, maybe. I don't know. Not really versed on the 30k weapons as much as I am the 40k stuff. The next sprue is one of the Marine sprues. Awesome looking armor, man. The chest plates, really cool. Cool looking bolters, and of course the different helmet styles. Really sweet helmets. And you get 2 or 3 of this sprue. It's basically just legs, power armor legs, arms, bolt pistols in pouches. You also get a few of this sprue. It's got the chain swords on it, the backpacks, power fists, some more of the cool 30k weapons, melta-guns, plasma guns, pistols, and then some more Marine body parts and heads here. Shoulder pads, of course, gotta have those. Alright, so next we have the Custodian Guard sprue, which these models are fantastic. A long time ago, I saw some pictures of the Custodian Guard in a drawing somewhere, and I thought, man, I would love to put some of those guys together. And throughout the years, I thought, hey, what could I do to actually make some of those models? But I never got around to doing it. But now they have done it for me. So let's see if we can take a closer look at some of these. Super detailed, man, that GW's getting out of their plastics nowadays. Then we're on to the Sisters of Silence. Again, something that I had seen in a drawing quite a long time ago, and thought, man, those are cool too. Honestly, I thought they were just like female custodian guards, but these are Sisters of Silence. Again, just fantastic detail. These models looks like you can work with them a little bit. Of course, you can always cut on stuff, modify it a little bit, but I don't really think you need to. They're pretty awesome as they stand. The next sprue that we have is Gygor Fellhand, not to be confused with Bjorn Fellhand. Apparently, Fellhand is a title given to certain Space Wolves in the ranks of the Space Wolves. Again, this sprue, super awesome detail to this model. Super cool model once it's put together. And last but not least, in the box we have Ahriman. Again, really cool model. We're starting to see a lot of the Chaos characters come back. We saw Karn the Betrayer a few weeks back. But this version of Ahriman, super awesome detail and really great model here again. And of course, this is your Chaos character in the box game. Again, a great standalone game by itself, but the models are fantastic to build 30k armies with. Once more, you can buy this at dicehead.com. We'll start taking your money on Saturday, this coming Saturday, but you can go ahead and reserve your copy today because GW has limited this for the first week. We will make sure everybody gets what they want as quickly as they can get it. So dicehead.com, 25% off on this item, and right now we have our 2-year anniversary sale going on where everything in the catalog is 25% off. You can send us an email to sales@dicehead.com and place your order today. Thanks, guys.